Hey, what's up YouTube? I just wanted to do a quick kind of an overview, not really a review, but just some thoughts and stuff on my ego. Uh, so let's begin. I picked up my ego back in May. It was actually the Ego T, the tank system that uses like the little, I don't know if you could really see that, but the little plunger spike that pierces like the little tank that holds the liquid and stuff like that. And this was just epic failure for me. I actually hated it. I ordered 5 of the atomizers, and literally the first one out of the box did not work. Got nothing. The second one worked for about 3 days. Dead. The third one leaked to the point where I almost couldn't use it. I thought it was the tank. I swapped the tank out on it. Leaked. It was horrible. Couldn't use that one. The fourth one worked for about a week and then started to taste horrendously burnt. Disgusting. Like, just gross. That one stopped, and then the last one leaked all over the place too. So, I mean, that was epic failure for me. I don't want that to reflect on the ego itself, because the physical ego battery is phenomenal. But as far as the tank system goes, the tank system was just a failure for me, and I don't really know if it's worth it. And to be honest, it's supposed to replicate dripping. I would much rather just drip. I'd much rather take the extra couple seconds every few, puffs here and there to put 2 or 3 drops of liquid in it. It's really not that complicated. But as far as the ego itself goes, the ego is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is one of the best investments that I have, that I've made. Not that I have, but I mean, doing from that, since like the tank was such a big failure for me, I just bought a replacement, regular replacement ego cones, and then regular 510 addies. And I actually have a few adapters on here because I go between a 306 and a 510. I have 2 ego batteries, and because the 306 addy is so short, I use a 510 to 510 adapter to bring it up a little bit. This way it brings the drip tip out a little bit. Actually brings it out a lot. It pretty much makes the 306 sit flush directly to the top, and the drip tip sits right here. And then the 510 without the adapter, actually I'll take the adapter off. The reason why I put the adapter on there is more of an OCD thing than anything, is because I wanted to make both of them the same length. But one other plus to using the adapters is, and I don't know about other people, but this is kind of slightly obnoxious for me, is with a standard 510 addy in there and your drip tip with the cone on it. As you can see, it looks nice. It looks fairly seamless. It sits pretty much flush. But what I notice is the way, like if I'm going to puff on it, sometimes, I don't know if you can see that, my lips touch this little ring, like the lip right here that goes around it. And with the cone on it, that's where your air intake goes. When you take a pull on it, this is sealed on the bottom. It actually draws in air around the cone, around the atomizer, draws it in and then pulls it back up. And one of the advantages to putting a little the little extension piece on there, not a full 510 to 510 adapter because that makes it way too long. This is actually a 510 to 808 to an 808 to a 510, because I have a bunch of like Vapor King regular cigarette style batteries that I wanted to try 510 atomizer on to see how it worked. But it ended up working out perfectly, because with the adapter on there and with the 510 addy, it brings it out to where this lip is here. Now when I'm going to take a toot, I don't, oh, it was dry. I'm no longer blocking the air passageway, and and I get really good draws on it. You know, I don't know. I've tried it with and without it, and it doesn't affect the vapor production or anything like that. It's pretty much identical for the most part. But that's the reason why. If someone's wondering why I have them things on there, and plus, like I said, it's an OCD thing. It makes them, it makes both of them with the 306 and the 510 pretty much almost the identical length. Like it doesn't, you know, really make a difference, but that's just like my personal preference. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, as far as the Ego battery goes, with like, you know, regular 510 or whatever atomizer you choose, for the most part, the battery is phenomenal. I get pretty much a full day to a day and a quarter out of a battery, and that's heavy vaping. You know, that's going through about 2 mils of juice, sometimes more, sometimes less. It depends. Depends on the mood I'm in. But yeah, I mean, a day and a half, you know, day and a quarter versus the hour and a half, 2 hours I was getting out of, you know, one of like the Vapor King manual XL batteries. It's all I need is this, a little bottle of juice to drip in my pocket all day long, you know. And then if I'm really gonna go somewhere, or maybe I'm gonna be out, or, you know, going out somewhere or whatever, you know, bring 2 of them with me, maybe bring 2 bottles of 2 little 3 mil things of juice on me, and I'm set, I'm good to go. But I mean, yeah, that's my opinion. This is my thoughts. I'm sure pretty much most of you are gonna feel the same way about it, but I'm pleased. I did order my very first mod, which I think isn't going to actually end up being here until like the end of the month. I actually ordered it was originally called the Eclipse EQ Personal Vaporizer. I believe now it's just called the EQ PV from Digital Sigs. If you have not seen it or you have not heard about it, you have to go to digitalsigs.com and you have to check this out. It is phenomenal. It's custom handcrafted aluminum casing with it's a 6 mil bottle. It uses an 18650 high drain 10C or 2C battery, automatic drip feed. It uses standard 510 or 306. Well, it's standard 510 threaded, so anything that uses a 510 thread, like 306s and stuff like that, will work. Custom drip feed adapter. Variable voltage from 4 volts to 6 volts. It is amazing. I cannot wait for it. Seriously, I'm so amped and so hyped for this thing. I can't wait. I can't wait for the day that it arrives. I want to review it. I've been looking because they have been shipping out. They are finally done. So they have been shipping starting beginning of the month for the most part. And I haven't seen any other videos aside what I believe Mike from Digital Sigs did, as far as helping people work and go through the programming. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to be the first to do an actual review on it. Probably won't happen, but yeah, I mean, that's just my thoughts on the Ego. I mean, if you're looking to do something, and maybe you went to the mall and bought one of them like cheap kits or something like that, or one of them cheap Chinese knockoff kits, and you're looking for something that's better, you know, to me, several steps up, Ego. Like I said, personal preference, I'd stay away from the tank system. I can't recommend it. I've had horrible experience with it. I don't think I'm going to end up going to it ever again. I have no reason to. But Ego battery, 510, 306 Addy, drip tip, or even if you're going to use cartridges, I mean, you're looking at all day. Full complete day or more. If you're a light vapor, you could probably get 3 days out of this. Easy. And it comes with 2 batteries. The kit was like $89. This is through Janty. I ordered it through Janty because East Coast, they're from New Jersey. It takes a day for it to get here. I'm impatient, so it was worth the extra $10. But I ordered it through Janty, and phenomenal. I'm not looking back. I'm really happy with this. So that was pretty much about it. You know, I'm gonna be making more videos and doing some actual reviews because I've been meaning to, and I haven't had the time. Now I have all the time in the world. So, but I guess I'll see you all soon.